and welcome back to another Tweaker Man video. In this video we're going to be showing you how to make isolation feet. Now basically you've seen a lot of the isolation feet I use, they're usually oak cones. So you can buy them in, or I'm going to show you actually how to make one yourself. Basically I know a lot of you won't have a lathe, so this is the lathe we're using. It's not a very expensive lathe. Came out about, I don't know, I've had this donkey's years now, about 20 years now. I think I probably paid about £150 for it then, but it's only a DIY one, but it works quite well. So let's show you what we're going to do then. Right, okay, so what we've got here is some solid oak kitchen worktop. I think this is 40mm thick. So basically this is what we're going to be using. So what we need to do is make a square. So as I've already got this off cut already, I'm going to make the square the same, exactly the same size as it already is, which is 3. We're going to come over to here, get our square. Okay, and then we're going to just chop this off, just with a handsaw for now. I mean, I've got other saws and that, electric ones, but I'll just show you how to do it with a handsaw. So we're just going to cut this off first, quick. So, right, okay, there's our block. Now basically most of the isolation, the oak cones that you buy, they don't seem to make them big enough for my liking. Some of them you can get one at 50mm, but this one we're going to make 60mm. So what we've done, we've got our calipers here, so when we get it fitted on the lathe we'll be able to measure it. We've set this at 60mm, and basically what these are going to be are isolation feet for my speakers in there. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to cross the centre, so we've got the centre point. There we go. So that's basically spot on there. And now this is the bit of the lathe that you use for turning bowls. The reason I like to do it this way is because we can get the point properly without having to mess about too much. So basically we're going to centre our cross in the middle there. You may not be able to see that, it's probably a bit dark in there, but there's a cross in there. That cross there, we're going to get it dead in the centre of our bowl turning part. I can't remember the name of it now, but so that's that. And then we're going to look for our screwdriver, our drill. Right, okay, I don't seem to have it, so I'm going to get it. I'll be back in a second. Right, we're going to put some of these round head screws in, these posi drives, just to hold it in place. Just get that. Right, that's in. Same with this one here. This oak's really hard to just. These are self tappers, but it's quite tough to go. You can drill a pilot hole, but this one. That's it, that'll do for now. Right, now that's really solid on there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over to our lathe and mount it onto our lathe. Right, for some reason that doesn't want to know today. Right, I had to brush it with a wire brush. It had a bit of a rust sometimes. I don't use this that much, this lathe. So, right, so we're going to pop this on here like that. Okay. Then, now we're going to tighten our bolt up against it. Get this spanner set up. There we go. Brilliant. Right, so now we're going to pop our back bit out there, twist it round, so it makes the lathe turn nice and freely. There we go. So that's that. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I've had to take the block off because I failed to show you. We've got to cut the corners off of it a bit, so we're just going to nip the corners off with the saw. Just go around and just take the corners off. So I'm just going to clamp this to the table here, probably up this end. Right, all we're going to do is just take our hand saw and just cut the corners off. Right, there's one. Well, okay, we've cut our corners off now, so it's easier to turn it once the corners are cut off. Right, so basically we're going to turn our lathe on here, and we're going to start showing you how to turn it. Right, this oak cone is going to be 25mm high, so we need to measure up 25mm there. And then when this starts to spin, we're going to start turning it. Right, okay. We're bringing our rest up to there. So we're just going to tighten that up. Needs to come out a bit more than that. Slightly. Like that. I mean, if you've got a lathe, you can turn loads of these. You can save you quite a bit of money if you can make them for your audiophile friends as well and that. So that's that. Right, so basically we're going to just start by turning. Make sure you wear a pair of goggles or some safety glasses and that first before you start these jobs. So first of all we're going to start by turning on our lathe. You can see our line. I'm not sure whether you can see the line there. You see the line there? That's our 25mm. So basically okay, so we've dug our line in now, 25mm, and now we're going to need our other bigger turning tool, which is this one here. I'm going to start just gradually right, so as you can see it's stopping now. We're gradually turning the wood. We've got to turn it until it gets into a round at first, so we're going to just carry on with that. Check it now, still not quite there yet. Oh, it's nearly there. Right, okay, carry on. Right, okay, there you go, it's perfectly round now. So basically we've got to reduce that down now to 60mm. So we've got to take quite a lot of it off still. We've probably got to take another 20mm off, 20mm, 15mm still. So what I'm going to do is we're going to opt for a different tool now to take the rest of that off. Right, okay, this is a tool now we're going to use to rough the rest of it out to get it close to the 60mm we need. So take that tool there. We're going to switch back to our other tool now because it's coming up to nearly 60mm. So we'll just turn it around and carry on going our way over nice and gently. So we'll take our calipers and just double check the size of it. Not quite there, still only a tad more. That's perfect. So basically, what we're going to be doing now is we're just going to turn the rest around, and we're going to show you how to do the point. Right. Okay. So this oak cone from top to bottom is 25mm. Right. So basically, what we want to do is we want to do want to start doing the point, probably around half of that. So we'll go for about 12.5 there. So basically I'm going to turn on the lathe again there and just hold my pencil onto the, there you go, onto the mark. So you can really see the mark there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to start turning it now. So we're going to operate out this tool again with the point on the end of it, which is on the side, and we're just going to come in from the side now. See? The angle's going to be quite steep on this, so we need to go. As you can see, we're working it towards the centre. Getting to the point now, slowly. So now I've got to just turn this off just to double check it all. There we go, look at that. It's gradually getting there. It's a little bit time consuming, but the amount these cost, you basically, because you can't buy any 60mm ones anyway. I know you can't, so because I've tried to get them before, but alright, okay, now I'll undo that. I'll twist that round slightly. I'll do that again and take it up a bit more. That's about there. Right, okay. Drop a little bit as well, I think. That's about up a little bit, just about get it to about there, I think. Right, excellent. Well, I should just be able to tickle this off now, this piece. Still needs to go a bit lower. That's it. That's better. Let's go for it now. There you go, there's our point, a nice point on there. So now we're just going to come back round the other side now. We've got to release all this and then come back round the other side. Right, okay, so we're just going to take our small tool again and we're going to work it to the middle. Okay, that's about that. Now we're just going to clean it up with some sandpaper. Right, so we've got some 120 wet and dry now. We're just going to leave that on there to sand it. It's feeling really smooth already. On the edge there, slow on the top. Well, let's turn it off, see how smooth that is now. There you go, look at that, that's lovely that is. Right, so we're just going to use some 400 now, just to smooth it up even more, make it really nice and smooth. Right, we're coming to the end of it now, so I'm going to stop that now. There we go, a lovely oak cone. So we need to remove all our stuff here, undo all the stuff, make sure it's all nice and easy to move along. Right, and we're going to take off our... There we go. Take it off, unscrew this off. Okay, now we're going to just undo the screws on here, which are quite tight. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's our oak cone. Now we've got to chop that off with a handsaw now, which is just a bit more tricky part for you. If you're not used to using these tools, you get someone else to do it for you, but going to go along there, trying not to affect the actual cone itself. And then we're left with a stub on the back which we've got to sand off. Right, okay, it's just come off now, there we go. We're left with this stub at the back. Now all we've got to do now is set our linisher up, and then we're going to sand that off. This is our linisher, so we're going to sand off the back of it. We can gradually sand that off. We got rubber. This is a piece of rubber we use for removing all the excess dust off the disc. Helps the paper not to get too clogged up. There we go. Nearly there. More that in there. Last bit. We have to make the underneath totally flat. We want to keep it really flat there. So it's nearly there, we're nearly done. Right, there we go. A 60mm oak cone from start to finish. That's how you make one. Obviously it is time consuming, so that's why people have to charge a fair amount for buying these sort of things. But we're going to make another load of these for our speakers, and we'll show you another time once we finish them all. So I have to just fit these in around doing other bits and pieces. So again, thank you for watching another Tweaker Man video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching again.